For God so loved the world that he gave. Let's not lose the wonder this Christmas season. Well, friends of Forerunners, Merry Christmas. I'm glad we're here. I love Christmas. I'm so grateful for this holiday that we set aside and just focus on Jesus, our King that came as a baby. And I just want us to stop for a moment because we do this Christmas thing every year and it can just become routine. And I just want us to stop and feel the wonder of Christmas one more time. For God so loved the world that he gave. Over 2,000 years ago, the Father gave us his Son. This just puts us in a mindset of wonder related to the love of the Father. Now let's just think about this for a second. Ever since the fall of Adam and Eve in the garden, creation fell, of course, humanity fell, and we inherited the sinful nature. All of this is going on. God could have wiped out all of us. He didn't have to go through all of this, much less send his Son. But here we are in this sin-soaked world, and we see by the simple fact that Jesus came that the Father loves us. He loves us more than we can imagine. He doesn't wipe us out. He sends Jesus in Jesus' own words to come and save us, not to condemn us, but to save us. As the hymn says, love, vast is the ocean. How vast is the ocean? This whole thing that Jesus comes to earth, it communicates the love of the Father's love for you, for me, for all of humanity. And it's all wrapped up in the greatest love gift ever given to mankind, Jesus, on Christmas Day. Let's not lose the wonder. Also, we see in this moment, this Son of God coming to earth in the flesh as a baby, we also see God's humility, how he doesn't do things that we can predict. Everything is opposite. And Jesus comes as a baby. He's not even born, much less in a castle, but he's not even born in his own parents' house. He's on a trip to Bethlehem where there's not even a place for Joseph and Mary to stay, and therefore for Mary to give birth. And yet God does provide humble means in a stable. Like, again, this is crazy. Like, God is the ruler of the universe. He's sovereign. But here we are, and he's not even being born at home. He's not even being born in a comfortable situation. He's being born in a stable among animals. This is crazy. But again, it's not crazy. It should cause our hearts to wonder what God the Father is like. What is he thinking? Why is he doing it this way? And there's great wonder in how Jesus came into the world. Now, I also want to help us just stop for a moment from all the busyness of gifts and preparations and having family and friends over for Christmas. I want us to just stop and think about this for a moment, because the entire world fell and was in this fallen state because of Adam and Eve. Ever since then, that's the scenario. Here comes Jesus without a sinful nature. He's not part of the fallen world. He's coming from heaven. He's born a miraculous birth through a virgin. He's being birthed into this world, and he's pure. He's holy. He's the only thing, if I don't want to call Jesus a thing, but I guess I'm going to here. He's the only thing in all of the earth realm that is actually pure and holy, untainted by sin. And he comes into this world. And here he is radiating Christ, according to Hebrews 1, radiating the glory of the Father, the very representation of the Father. Here he is on earth. And do you think that the enemy, that Satan and his minions, do you think they noticed of all this darkness going on in the world, that here is the Holy One of God? Here is the radiance of the living God coming through this baby, and they can't do anything about it. So if I can phrase this in a slightly different way, this is stunning. Everything about Christmas Day is stunning. And we cannot figure God out. He is awesome, and that should cause our hearts to wonder. So, have a blessed Christmas. I hope that you have the blessing of family and friends around you, whatever is your delight this Christmas season. But I most of all hope for the greatest blessing of all to be on your life this Christmas week and every day. And that is the blessing of the presence of Christ in your life, all made possible because of the first Christmas. I look forward to being with you next week on Insights.